There's a song in my head right now. I should tell the Discord that I'm live. I don't know how I look. I needed to see something, obviously. I needed to see something. Let me tell. Hey, Julrae child. Hey, Nicole. Let me just set up everything. We can do a cooking stream tonight. I'm texting the and I'm all alone, what you waiting for? It was like a slowed version of that song that was just playing in my AirPods. And I'm all alone, what you waiting for? Give me your necklace. Nicole, you are being greedy at this point because you already have one just like it. I remember because you told me. What's up, Hood Times? Julrae child, where you been? Let me look at your profile pic. You got to be kidding me. Y'all are funny. Do I have kids? Apparently my son's in the chat, y'all. Apparently my son's in the chat. We're going to do some cooking tonight. So, you want to see what we're going to cook? We're going to try this recipe. Balsamic chicken. Let me preheat the oven because I'm pretty confident I need to. Can y'all hear me quite good? Do I want to be pregnant again? When was I pregnant the first time? What's up, Boston? Don't call me your smoochie, by the way. Because I'm not your smoochie. Is it 425 that I got to preheat? Yeah, 425. Let me preheat the oven. Let's preheat the oven. Let me just make sure. I always got to check to make sure it's nothing in there. 425. Okay. Hi from Ireland. Hi. How I'm feeling today? I'm feeling pretty good. Kaden, have you been pregnant? Because you're obsessing over it. Is we cooking a burning this evening? Asking for a friend. What's that? You made pizza? How was it? Was it like you made it, or boxed? Jill, check the vids I sent you yesterday. I will check it when I get my hands free in the. You're so pretty, girly. You slay. Thanks, Brianna. Hola, hola. Shout out to 103 of you guys on the live. So we're gonna cook tonight, okay? Ever listen to rapper? I'm not. I know why you told me that. You're being slick. You said I taste like apple juice, probably. Okay, apple juice. Y'all, I don't know how to feel about these little things right here. It's because of the band is tight, right? We're gonna say yeah. That's why. It's because the band's tight. Julrae child, why you tell me that? That's mean for you to be cussing at me. Joel, let me find out you got skills in the kitchen. Yeah, we got to make that. I preheated the oven. Let me get this stuff. And I'm all alone. What you waiting for? Promiscuous there. Did I tell you I got in trouble for singing that song when I was younger? When I was younger, me and my sister got in trouble for singing that song. Let me get my chopping board. Let's get the chopping board too. Chopping board. What's my favorite chopping knife? This is gonna be the pot we use tonight. I already got some chicken. I already got some chicken on the stove. I already got chicken on the stove, but we not gonna pay attention to that right now. I'm gonna use this pan, but I feel the need to wash it again. So give me a second. Let me try to wash this, like double wash this pot. Just feeling a little bit weird about it. I was about to say, I know the motherfucking devil's a liar. It's probably clean. It's probably clean. I already know the other two things are washed because I kind of prepped for those things a little bit. Sort of, kind of. Okay. Okay, let's read the instructions. Is this gonna work? Why am I talking about this? Is this gonna work if I do this? I just want to see if it works. I wish I had a better angle while I do this. I don't know. I never did this before. I feel like it's because of the lights. If I had like, I purchased a light that, hold on. I purchased a light that will help me when I go live, but whatever. Does somebody want to call in from Discord? If y'all are up here, because I'm about to check the Discord. Thanks, y'all. You look okay. I look okay, thanks. I feel like I just rolled out of bed. Like on the lowest of keys. I'm gonna just ask the Discord people. Man, somebody's energy up here is super strong. Somebody's energy up here is super strong. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this person is somebody who's for me. I think it's somebody who's against me in some type of way or capacity. And they feel very it's like, I don't know, what is this feeling? It's like emotional. Who is this emotional? Goodness gracious. Carrots. And I'm all alone. What you waiting for? I asked somebody on Discord, or I asked people on Discord if they wanted to call in. I'm gonna put the Discord link probably on the channel again. But we're gonna rinse these carrots. We're gonna rinse these carrots. Chopping block. Get a nice, good old knife. Okay. I mean, there's a few people online. Somebody asked me, did I like country music because I'm from Virginia? What the freak? Just stop to show love out there a bit. Okay. Mom, people call you fat. If they call me fat, son, are you in the ring? Are you in the ring defending me? Cause I'm all alone. What you waiting for? Okay, we're gonna cut the carrots. Can y'all see me cutting the carrots? Let's cut the carrots. I'm pretty sure I need a pan too, so I'm gonna get that next. I want to play some music up here, but I don't want to get copyrighted and banned. So I would rather if somebody wanted to call in from Discord. That would be cool, right? Because then, like, I know my hands are going to be tied up, so I won't be able to completely see the chat all the time. But I'll try. Like, I do have y'all here to see y'all sometimes. Hey. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thanks. So, yeah. People ask me all the time when they get up here if I believe in God. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. Cause I'm all alone. What you waiting for? Okay. Now it's time to cut off the butt part of the carrot. Somebody say amen. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Of course, y'all don't know this, but I wanted to say, of course, I was talking to God before I got up here. I know that y'all don't know that, but I mean, it's not like y'all know me like that. But I was talking to God before I got up here. I was talking to him. I was telling him thanks for some stuff that I seen him do, and then also, I was talking to him about something else that I noticed. I had noticed some stuff. Let me see. Awesome, Bob. More views if you lose the shirt. Just saying. I'm cutting the carrots. Was I supposed to cut it like this? This is the best way I know how to cut a motherfucking carrot. Adjust the middle rack position. Preheat oven. I did that. Peel. Oh shoot! I was supposed to cut the carrots at a diagonal angle. So one carrot is not cut at a diagonal angle, but the second carrot I can at least cut that one at a diagonal angle. Trim and thinly sliced scallions. I'll do that next. So the next ones I'm gonna do at a diagonal angle. Oh man, I'm pretty confident it should be okay. So let's cut off the butt of this one too. Can y'all see me cutting it? Okay, this one I'm gonna cut at a diagonal angle. I'm pretty confident. This, and oh, this might be too diagonal. I don't know how to do this part. I actually do. I got it. I wonder why diagonal. I wonder if the diagonal is for cooking purposes or just presentation purposes. Because hopefully it's just presentation purposes, because some of these are because of the other carrot not being cut diagonal. So of course y'all see the difference. Like this one is diagonal and this one's not. Okay. Feel like a bunny rabbit. Okay. I like the smell of carrots for some reason. I just think it smells decent. Okay. Meanwhile, toss carrots on a baking sheet with drizzle of olive oil. Freak! That's what I need to do. I need to go get my olive oil. And I'm all alone. What you waiting for? So I got a sheet pan waiting. This is the chicken we're going to cook with this meal. So let me see if I got, let me see what kind of oil I do have right here, because I might not have to get the olive oil. I could have sworn I brought that down though. Yeah, I think I'm about to do that. No worries. Okay, so that's what we will get. Y'all can come with me. We're going to the second floor. Y'all can come with me. Okay, let's get the olive oil. What are y'all talking about? I had this off to the side the other day, waiting. And I forgot to bring it. Okay. So, let me set you guys down again. I wish I just had a better setup so you guys could see me better. Okay. So, I got the olive oil. Okay, so somebody's cussing me out, y'all. What the freak? Somebody's texting me and cussing me out. Somebody said, be careful. I will. Syrup on carrots. It's not calling for it at the moment, but there is a sauce that I am going to make with this recipe on my devotion. It's not calling for syrup, but there is a sauce that I'm going to add to the recipe. Welcome back, Kimora. Thanks y'all for the comments. I'm like in a brain fog because I'm trying to figure out why somebody's sending me messages trying to cuss me out. Okay. Toss carrots on a baking sheet with a drizzle of olive oil, salt, and pepper. Let's get the salt and pepper. See, yesterday before I went live, I had all of this set up, and then I let somebody low-key take me off track because they hit me up. They hit me up the past few. They hit me up the day before, and I was going to link with them, but I ended up not linking with them. And then they hit me up again to hang out. So I was like, yeah, you know how you agree with something, but you don't know that you don't feel like it's really gonna happen. Okay, so directions are not clearly so specific. So what we're gonna do is, y'all, I'm going to drizzle on this pan the olive oil. I think this is pretty much enough. I don't know if this is even considered a drizzle or if it's like heavy-handed. And then I wish I had like a, hold on, let me try to maneuver some of this olive oil around. I feel like we seasoning the pan. You guys can see me better if I do that? Okay. We're going to put all the carrots up here. And then we're going to salt and pepper them. I washed my hands before I started, but to be honest, y'all, I'm the only one that's going to be eating this. I'm the only one that's going to be eating this, so even if I didn't wash my hands, you know, it would just been a gamble with my own DNA, maybe. I don't know. This one's kind of thickums. I'm going to cut this one again. There was a time period in life where I was scared of the cutting board because it just was intimidating. I had saw somebody get into an accident with it. So it was like a little bit intimidating to me. Okay, so let's put the carrots down. I don't know how long this recipe takes, but I know these carrots cook for, I think, 25 minutes at least. And the baked chicken, I'm sorry, it's not baked. The other chicken, it's not that, it doesn't take that much for that chicken to cook either. So I'm guessing this meal might take 30 minutes or so, depending on like certain steps. Okay, so we got the carrots down, salt, pepper. Well, I'm gonna have to charge this phone. Hopefully it doesn't, I don't know if that's heavy-handed. I'm just a little bit heavy-handed. Salt, pepper. Is the oven ready? It is. Awesome. 20 to 25 minutes. So we're gonna put this in the oven. Let's put it in the oven. So this is our carrots. I like to have the oven light on. 25 minutes. Now we can chop up our scallions. And I like to use scissors, honestly. I like to use scissors to chop up those. What y'all talk about in the chat? Let me look. Joel, what's up? What are we making? We're making this. I'm using this recipe. Cherry balsamic chicken. What y'all think? I think it might come out good. I'm making every part of it, like the sauce, the carrots. How are you guys? I don't even care if it tastes good as long as I'm eating it with you. We chilling out there. Y'all are funny. Nicole, what's up? Oh, you asking what's Discord? So somebody, do you remember Taha, Nicole? He was a moderator up here. He had made a Discord, and I'm gonna put it in the chat again. I'm gonna put it in the chat if you want to join. There's like different people that was in there talking since last night. Hold on. I might call what's his face. Did y'all see it? Did you catch it? The Discord? I'm not gonna lie, you're chopped. Chopped like the carrots I just cooked? I don't think so. Chopped like your mama? Definitely not. Oh, you're not supposed to have it? Don't get in trouble. Nicole, don't get in trouble. I'm having a hard time with something. I'm about to have to, y'all might get on landscape mode. Don't get mad at me. I'm hot just like an oven. Did you check the pinned comment? Okay, I'm gonna take some calls. So I got my speaker down here while I'm cooking. Y'all know it's only one of me, so I appreciate when y'all are patient because people be texting the spiritual number, people be hitting up my socials, people be hitting up the Discord now. Okay, I'm calling somebody. Let's see if they pick up. You on right now?
I feel you, yes.
Sorry, you guys. My phone had died, so I'm back. Hopefully.
That's what's up. I had steak and mac and cheese for dinner or whatever.
That sounds nice.
Not anything crazy.
I
saw that part of the video last night where you're talking about how Doggy and that other dude like a steak well done. Like it was steak well done or some shit.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
That was hilarious.
That was pretty funny.
I'm not gonna lie. When I called you, I wondered. I was like, is this Doggy? I didn't know.
You thought I was Doggy? No, I'm not Doggy.
I wasn't sure.
No, I'm Reckless.
He said, I'm not Doggy, I'm Reckless.
What time did you wake up this morning? Did you like...
I literally went to sleep for like 3 hours in and out again.
Yeah.
And
I think I went to bed like 8 a.m.
Really? So like
some crazy shit.
Once I got off of live.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, once I got off live with everybody, I literally went, washed my face. I was like, I am really about to crash, and I was getting nervous because I was like, call gave me some energy, and so once I caught myself like getting a little bit tired again, I was like, oh, I have to go to sleep or I'm gonna be up all morning.
What, the phone call with Doggy or whatever?
Yeah, which was fun. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun.
He sounds like a robot.
He
He sounds
does.
like AI.
He does. He sounds like the way he described himself and the way he sounds doesn't add up to me.
Yo, he said like, yo, you spent 500 and couldn't even get a phone call. I was like, wow, that's wild, bro. Like,
Yeah, he was he be testing everybody.
He's a mod or whatnot.
He's not a moderator. He actually was very unwelcomed in the chat for a long time by me. Like not completely unwelcome, but he always would come in there rah rah, like trying to cause beef.
How long have you been streaming for?
I think I started streaming on this channel since February. I think like a few days before Valentine's Day. And all the month of February I streamed like every day around the same time at night. And then after that, I just tried to maintain that schedule, but it was kind of impossible because I was starting to stream for like 12 hours at times, like back to back.
Are you mostly streaming like during the weekend, whatever?
Lately my schedule has shifted a lot, so I don't even know what my schedule actually is looking like because I'm just streaming whenever I have time, really. But I'm trying to kind of get back into the motion and like show face more with everybody because I do like interacting with everybody up here.
Yo, the stream last night was a vibe.
It was so fun, right?
And you interact like with your streamers really well, so I think that's pretty dope that you do that. Because most streamers like won't interact with people, and you know you read comments and talk to people. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
And then the tarot card reading. I wanted to ask for a tarot card reading, but I'm like, nah. My grandma on my southern side of my family, she does tarot card readings, and I'm like sketched about doing it because she would always be like, you better clean your room up, like some tarot card gonna get you.
Oh, that's what she used to give you were you young when she used to give them to you though?
Yeah, I'm 37, so my grandma lives in North Carolina, or she lived in North Carolina back in like 90s, 2000s, so.
Okay.
That's how I knew the SWV or whatever that you said. I didn't get to see that part.
Oh, yeah.
You sang that song or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to see that. I didn't come in yet.
So far, this is what I'm chopping up. I know y'all can't see it live, but I like need to have my phone charging, so it's like in a different position right now. But
how long do you think you're gonna stream tonight or whatever?
I'm definitely going to try to stream the whole time I'm cooking, which this meal is probably going to be like around, I don't know, 30 minutes, 35.
I can't like run the stream and my fucking phone call at the same time.
Oh.
But that's pretty dope that you at least interact with people. I think you should definitely like keep up with that in the streams because people like to have interaction. That'll get you more followers or whatever.
True.
So,
I feel like honestly another reason why.
But yo, some people wild in the chat. Some people are crazy
They're
in the
crazy.
chat. Like, and it's funny that you read. I thought most moderators were like. Sometimes I saw some like blocked or whatever, but most moderators
some of them
or at
do
least
get
your
passed.
mods let some shit in and then you read it and it's really funny. So
they be saying outrageous stuff at times. I think that when some people some people are kind of funny with the trolling and other people are just mad disrespectful. It's crazy. So, but yeah. I don't know. I like my live streams though. Like I like everybody who joins typically. Like it's typically good vibes. I'll be honest. It's more good vibes than bad.
Yeah.
But every now and again I do cuss people out.
Do you work during the week?
So like how my schedule works is that the time that I'm most available is the times that I'm usually on live, and every time that I'm not on live I'm usually busy doing stuff, taking care of things. So like that's pretty much how my schedule is. I don't know. I don't want to say I have insomnia, but at times I really can't sleep like that, so I just am awake.
Yo, we were up till like 8 a.m.
I know.
I was at least, but I think you stopped the stream at like 6 a.m. Some crazy number. It was nuts.
Yeah. So I like to at least is a good place to put my time because if not, I'll just probably be up like researching stuff. Like typically if I'm not like on live but I am still up, I'm like probably researching things.
Do you use Wikipedia?
Oh, for what? Like
researching stuff?
Oh, I don't know how much I trust Wikipedia.
You ever like find yourself?
Sometimes it is
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Sometimes it is some funny stuff like up there because you know people be tweaking it.
Yo, I find myself like researching something on Wikipedia and then clicking the hyperlink on like a certain topic or whatever, and then I'm in like a different topic.
Yeah.
And then there's like a topic in that topic, and then I'm like already off the main issue with Wikipedia.
So do you remember yesterday's stream where somebody asked about worms?
What'd you say?
Were you in yesterday's live when a girl was asking about worms? And I forgot what she said. She said something about, does worms have hearts? And I was like, yeah, I think they have a lot of hearts. So it's so crazy because I thought about that after I got off the stream, and I was like, it's so weird how I have facts about worms because everything I said was factual. Like, they have many hearts. If you ever cut a worm, it will live as two separate worms at that point. Like
someone said some shit like, do you like worms? And I read it. I didn't know what it was about. I might not have been on the stream at that time, but someone was like, do you like worms? And I was just like, yes. Like, I didn't want to like, I don't know, it was weird. But, no, I didn't hear about that. Yeah, there was crazy topics going on.
Yeah, it was crazy stuff. What up, brother?
Like running jokes with like each fucking person or whatever. I don't know, it was funny.
Yeah, I think that some people are just hilarious because it's like there's no reason to actually have I should have random facts about worms, but that's what happens when you're researching random stuff at like
Yo, what was the joke about something about like the forehead in the airplane landing?
Oh, somebody tried to come for me. I was like, somebody said it looked like you took a long time to say that joke. Like, I was like, it seemed like he borrowed that joke from somebody. Like, what? But yeah, they be trying to come for me, y'all. They be trying to come for me. Sometimes I have time and I be frying them back, but he didn't even have a profile picture.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. That shit was stupid.
It was so dumb.
When I heard it.
You must have missed that live stream when we was frying the girl Soraya that kept on coming for me. And the whole started frying Soraya back because she would not stop. And then at the end of it, you missed it. It's like some live streams ago. I was like getting lit on live with everybody.
I need to go back and like watch all your other live streams or whatever to catch up on that kind of stuff, but that shit was wild.
Yeah. A lot of people like watching live because they interact, and then sometimes I interact with them back and forth. But honestly, there's people who catch the replays too. So, which I think is cool.
Yeah, and there was like something you were talking about yesterday where like people project, or I said like people project. You were talking about how like guys will call other guys simps or some stupid shit like that, but like
it's jealousy.
Yeah, it's like an inner issue with them where they want to be like, they feel a certain way, so they project on how, you know, other people feel. But whenever you got to that point where someone would say something, I'd be like, I'm not getting involved in this situation.
Yeah, sometimes they are projecting their inner issues, but honestly, there's another part of them that's getting triggered at the interaction at all. It's kind of like there is a
they want a reaction, like
that too, but there is a type of guy who feels like he's like the guy that men are giving advice to that says, "Oh, this girl's a thought, she's not worth your time." There's a type of guy that thinks that he's that same person and he's not. What's good, brother?
Yeah, no, I feel you on that.
Yeah, I don't know where she's at. Where y'all just come back from? Oh, okay. I was thinking about going up there.
Rolling the eyes yesterday when, remember that? I asked you about that. You were like, I don't know what a guy can do when he has like a breakup or whatever, he's getting over a girl, and I was like, build yourself up, and you were like, yeah, and you roll your eyes, like, what was that about?
I really don't.
How is that? You don't think that a guy should be working on himself after he gets in a breakup?
No, I actually don't know what made me roll my eyes, because I don't remember why I did that, but I feel like...
I'm going to send you a clip of it, because I saved it.
Clip it so I can see.
I can't focus right now, but I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you when I can. But And then you were saying like some dude or something. You really don't think that? I think that like when a guy, because guys end up putting, or most guys should at least, put most effort into a woman. And when they break up, shouldn't they fucking focus on how they be and like build themselves up?
Yeah, they should. I feel like
You think they should run back to that girl?
I feel like they absolutely can do what they are doing. Let me check my phone battery. Hold on. 9:45. Okay, I think that they could absolutely. I feel like they absolutely should build themselves up. If I roll my eyes, I would need to see the clip because I really don't know. I really don't know what made me do that.
I'm just giving you shit, but I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Whatever.
I need a tripod. Like I need a mini tripod right here, so that way it's easier for you guys to see everything. So I just chopped up the other part of the vegetables, and now I'm going to make the almond whatever part of the dish. So I'm gonna melt butter. I need butter this time. Somebody in the stream last night was
Yo, that actually looks really good.
We're gonna see how this goes. So, butter. This is the pot I'm gonna use. I'm gonna do it right here. I normally wouldn't, but I feel like it's for the sake of the stream. I don't want to move the phone around too much.
What are you making? Chicken and rice?
Yeah, so it's called cherry balsamic chicken with almond couscous. I don't know how to pronounce this, I'll be honest, and roasted carrots. I'm
trying to gain some weight. I'm trying to gain some weight, so I need some food.
You need some what?
I need some food. I'm trying to gain some weight.
Bet. Get into it. Get into the kitchen.
I need someone to cook the food. I don't cook, so I need someone to cook.
Oh, that's funny. A half teaspoon butter. 1/2? 1 1/2? No, just a half. Okay. That's about this. I wish y'all could see.
Yo, Nicole needs help or whatever. She's asking for help.
What happened, Nicole? I kind of messed up the way this looks because this knife isn't sharp enough to go through the paper. What happened, Nicole?
Is who out on bail right now?
It's what?
Am I? Someone said, are you out on bail right now?
Somebody's out on bail?
I'm just not looking at the comments.
They saying I belong in prison? What?
I don't know what they said.
Okay, so they want me to melt the butter, then add almonds, lightly brown for 1.5 minutes. Okay, I might take you guys off of the thing because I think
Mark wants to know if you got on bail right now because he's bad like that.
Oh, that's kind of funny. That's crazy. I should have.
Officer over here.
You said what?
This is officer over here.
Do I have Messenger? So if you guys wanted to join the Discord, it's in the pinned comment. Stop playing. You want me to call yourself? Let me check some stuff. Has anybody said anything recently? Lugar de estar.
What do you need for like to do the whole horoscope thing? Because I only like believe in the whole like whatever horoscopes there are, but I know like the sun moon crap. I don't really follow that. But what info do you need for you to look into my
honestly
astral chart?
So last night we was doing the birth charts. So I was getting their time of birth and their place of birth. That's typically the information that's needed, really.
Do you think that like that's actually that matters in astrology or whatever?
Yeah, I think it does. I think it helps give a bigger picture than just when people are like, oh, I'm a Pisces, I'm a Scorpio. I think it gives a bigger picture of other things in their personality, if that makes sense.
What is your opinion on like the whole like that when the astrology stuff was created, the constellations were in like a different location. So like technically, even though I'm born in November, I'm not a Scorpio because House of Scorpio wasn't in the.
What's up, y'all?
A Capricorn. Or you're not technically a Capricorn now, because you know what I'm saying. Like the constellations move over time, but I don't know, it's geeky. I'm not trying to geek you up.
It's fine. I'm listening. It's just interesting because is that what's the difference between Vedic astrology and the other kinds?
What, Chinese Zodiac or whatnot?
Yeah, because like some people they lean towards one than the other. I'm not like super geeked out in that way about it, but I do know
Yeah.
enough. I know enough to get like a little snapshot idea about what's going on.
Chinese Zodiacs are more about years, like year of the dragon, year of the rooster, or whatever. So they would go off of years. I don't think the constellations, maybe they played a part in their astrology stuff or whatnot, but
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure on that. But yeah, I mean,
I'm missing the
when
garlic.
we start talking about like birth charts and stuff, I start to like be like, maybe that's more accurate because you're talking about the location of somebody and
Yeah, like the birth chart, natal chart, they're the same thing basically, but yeah, like that gives people like more of a snapshot. Like when people say what's your sun, moon, rising, typically you get that information based off of those type of things. So I typically would go into like a birth chart calculator and just put in the credentials, and then that's how you get you just put in the information, and that's how you get the different.
and then you would just like compare it off of whatever else sign you're wanting to match it with or whatnot.
If you want to do like the synastry or compatibility type of things, yeah, people would use it for that too.
Do you read like psychology stuff like Jung or
Carl Jung and yeah, all of them. Yeah.
you do read that stuff?
Yeah, actually, when I do a lot of research about me and my personality, it's actually one of a psychiatrist, and Jung pops up as well as the other guy. But Carl Jung, if I'm not mistaken, he pops up as like similar in different things that I've researched about myself.
That's pretty dope. Psychology too. I think that Jung was really good in like understanding like when someone wants to know like who they are and understanding themselves better. I think Jung was good for that
Yeah, he
in
didn't
his
get
psychology and his research.
I feel like he didn't get everything right because that was proven
Right,
later.
yeah.
But for his time, he got a lot right, and I think that's important.
What are your thoughts on Freud?
That's what I was gonna say next. So that's actually who I was talking about too. So I don't know if it was him or Young that they say that I have some similar things like, but hold on, let me show you guys the roasted carrots. They're done. These are
Yeah, a lot of people hate Freud and like his work or whatever. I think that like as a psychologist, he was really good and he like focused on like what he was doing, and I think that like a lot of information, like the ego and the subconsciousness and stuff that we don't really think about every day. The research on that was pretty dope to understanding it more. And I think that kind of comes in like to play with astrology, because remember yesterday we were talking about Cancer and how Cancer ends up being like a baby or whatever when they get upset or hurt.
Yeah, I feel like that's Cancer a lot in their early years. But to be honest, I think that my personal opinion is that some Aries act like what people think Cancers are. It's just that they express it in anger and like all that other chaotic type of ways, instead of victimizing themselves in the same way that stereotypically Cancers victimize themselves.
Yeah, I think so. Well, Aries is fucking, what is it? Earth sign, isn't it? Am I wrong? Is it fire?
Fire sign. Aries is the first fire sign, and they start off the wheel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's weird to have that blend of like Cancer and Aries or whatever, but.
Well, that's just my own. That's just my own. That's just my own opinion.
Yeah.
Is
I
that
feel you.
they're like just as emotional. I mean, there's no way that you're the first zodiac sign and you have everything figured out right, including being in tune with your own emotions. That's just my personal opinion. I haven't like read that anywhere or anything. That's why I associate Aries to be what people secretly think. I mean, secretly to be what people associate Cancers. What's up, Kimura? What's up, y'all?
What signs have you as a Taurus? Because I know you said you were Taurus. What signs have you as a Taurus like connected with the most and like I guess like desire the most too? Like if you were to be like, oh, I want a partner that is this sign or whatever. But what signs have you noticed that you connected with the most in reference to you being a Taurus?
Hold on real quick. So live stream. My pinned comment is Discord. So I'm talking to people through Discord. That's how I'm talking to this person. It's in the pinned comment. So Jennifer, yeah, I'm cooking. It's chicken balsamic chicken with almond. I don't know how to say this. Cautious and roasted carrots. So it's my first time making it. So I'm following a recipe too. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. So far, the roasted carrots are done. That part is done. And I am doing the almond part, and then the chicken part is going to be done fairly fast because the chicken cutlet or whatever is going to cook for fairly fast.
Someone said, girl, your nails are on the fleek.
Oh, thanks, girl. I tried to like...
Didn't you say someone yesterday would like talk something about your nails and then you'd be like, rah, rah, rah?
Probably. They like to always pick apart everything I do. They try to say I'm fake, basically. Say fake hair, fake nails, fake this, fake that, fake... It's like, whatever. Oh my gosh. And mind you, they're the same person or same people who probably got their personality out for TikTok. Like, how do I join Discord? Check the pinned comment. I think that's the link. I actually don't know how. So if somebody else knows how, they can help you guys navigate it. I wish I was able to help you guys. The link doesn't work. Nicole, if you're able to, go to the live from last night and go towards the end of the live, because that link should work. And then if you come back, post it, and then I'll pin your comment. Oh, Nicole said, guy on the phone, can you help her with the Discord links?
Yeah. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm sending the link.
Yeah.
Guy on the phone. That's crazy.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
Nicole's feisty.
Nicole's fun. Nicole's fun.
Alright, let's see. Let me figure out the channel thing. Didn't you have the link last night?
Yeah, but I tried to copy and paste off of a screenshot. So I'm pretty confident the link probably is bogus. The link probably is bogus because of that. So that's why I was asking if somebody else could help.
I wonder if like invites though or link is based on like you giving privilege to somebody. You might have to have a mod come in and, or maybe I'm wrong. Hold on, here we go. Copy link, there it is. Bam. Alright, they got it. I think. There it is. Boom.
Hey, that sounds like a good thing. 3 cups of water. This is when I actually will bring out the measuring cups, because on recipes like this that I never cooked before.
Yo, the link got deleted, I think.
Really?
Let me try it again. I think it got auto-deleted by a modder. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Yo, I gotta work in the morning. I don't want to work in the morning.
Why not?
I don't really know. I think it's supposed to rain or something like that. I don't know. I had 2 days off, so I'm like ready to go back, but I just don't want to.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be hot tomorrow. How hot is it down where you live?
It's been pretty good.
I know you in the south, so.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, wait, what's your hot? Let me know.
Well, I'm kind of like geeky and use Celsius, so I can't really, I use Celsius. I don't know.
Why do you use Celsius? Are you on the other side of the water?
It's easier to like understand changes in temperature with Celsius as opposed to Fahrenheit. Like 110 degrees Fahrenheit is compared to what? Like, how do you compare 110 Fahrenheit to anything?
Are you across the water?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, water's good. So
No, so are you like in the UK?
freezing.
Are you in the UK? Cut the crap. Are you in the UK? No, let me stop. Why do I feel
No,
like I'm trying to?
I live in Maine.
You live in Maine? Oh, so
Yeah.
my only story about Maine is that there was this guy who I've known, and he lived there. He was living there for work, and he had asked me a bunch to come out there. He was like, "I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it." I'm like, "What?" He was like,
No,
"Yeah."
I don't think. Yeah, no, I think it's too. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't think Maine would work for you. I don't think Maine would work for you.
Mind you, at the time I was living in Atlanta, so I was like, "Why would I? What?"
Yeah, no, not if you were living in Atlanta. No.
He kept saying, "I think you'll really like it."
So what happened? So you living in Atlanta, and he's like, yo, I think Maine would be good for you.
Yeah, he was trying to convince me to come out there. He was like, "You like the forest?" And not the forest, but he was trying to really sell Maine to me. I was like, "I'm just not sure about it." Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's been good to me financially.
that's what he. I mean, that's what he was.
I'm not
going
a
to
party person. Like, I don't like to go out to parties, or I don't really care about DoorDash or whatever else. Like, I just want to throw money up or whatever. So it's been good to me that way. Like, I've been houses and whatnot, but it's not like Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's far from Atlanta.
Yeah, and so he was really trying to sell that to me. I'm like, bro, I might come visit, but I'm not about to sit there and just live in Maine for a few
Yeah,
months.
like Maine's the vacation state. So most people, like from Florida or whatever, they'll come up in the summertime and they'll hit the beach or, whatever, grab a lobster roll and then head back to Florida or whatnot. So it's not really like that kind of state that you want to like live in.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I live in it, but you can't really pull a girl and be like, yo, come to Maine.
I mean, I've known him for a while and stuff, so he was cool people's, and I'm a fun person, so I'm pretty confident it wouldn't have been terrible to live out there. And me and him are kind of similar in a way, so I kind of did trust a little bit of his judgment. However, a still part of me was still like, what? You want me to?
It's not a bad state. It's not a bad state to live in. It's just not. It's just not like there are some cities like Portland, Maine is okay. Like you still get all that kind of amenities and DoorDash and whatever you want there. It's just not like I'm from Boston, so like comparing it to Boston is like not night and day. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you're like trying to settle down or something or whatnot, it's not a bad state to like settle down in, or have like a house you go to in Florida. They do that. A lot of people do that. They'll fly down to Florida in the winter and then come back in the summertime.
Yeah.
It's not a bad state.
Yeah, I mean, he almost sold me on that. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, maybe I'll come visit, but I ended up not even doing that. So, and then by the time I thought about it, it was like not even a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you traveled at all? Have you gone to any other countries?
To be honest, I do want to start like traveling more. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. How about yourself though?
No, I haven't traveled. The furthest I've been is Florida.
Is there a reason?
I wouldn't mind that.
Is there a reason why you calculate in Celsius? I think that's so interesting.
Why what?
Why you calculate the weather in Celsius?
Oh, we still talking about Celsius?
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to say that, like, so it's easier to compare temperatures. So, like, for example, in Celsius, when something freezes or becomes like ice or whatever,
it's like zero, right?
degrees, and when water boils, it's 100.
Let me tell you the weather. I just haven't been checking the weather app. That's the only reason why I didn't say it. So right now, currently, it's 78 degrees where I'm at. Possible light rain. I might open up the window. That sounds like nice. And let me see what the.
Yeah, like I mean, I grew up learning Fahrenheit. I just changed to Celsius, like maybe, like I don't know, 5 years ago. So
This week gonna be high 80s. High 80s and close to.
yeah, but what is
90s.
that in Celsius?
I don't
That to me is like, what is 80s? What is 80 degrees? 80 is like, oh my god, water's about to boil. Like I don't know what.
Hey, I don't know about that part. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a nerdy thing. I think that it's just easier to talk in those numbers. Like 30, it's supposed to be 32 tomorrow or 34 or something. But I really wouldn't remember how to convert that to like Fahrenheit. Maybe it's like 95, 100.
Yeah.
What? So right now for you it's 70, so it's probably like 15, no.
It's 78 degrees.
Like 20 degrees or something. It's 98 degrees right now where you're at?
Let me see if there's a way I can switch it to Celsius for a second. Just to see.
Yeah, go to the app and just hit the button at the top and then hit convert to Celsius.
They should just have both almost side by side. But it's 26 degrees Celsius right now.
Yeah, that's what it is here, 25.
Yeah. Interesting.
And that's like mad comfortable. What do you have for like day temps? What is it supposed to be during the day?
During the day this week, it's gonna be high 80s, low 90s. What's up, y'all? How are you guys? Love the night pros. Y'all can see that? I thought the angle was up high. Nicole, she knows she's just on the phone right now. Jewel, the dumbass link don't work. Did you ever get the link, Nicole? Check, Nicole, go to the other live from yesterday night and
Why is Nicole so mad?
and then scroll towards the end of the live and do it from that link that's in the pinned comment. It should work.
She called me Wolfman. Nicole, what is Wolfman?
Nicole's one of those people that wants your attention like 24/7, or she might go crazy.
Yo, I'm kind of the same way as a Scorpio. I sent you a message or whatever, but I don't know if you read it. I'm not sure yet, but I'm not.
Saw it.
Don't read it yet. Don't read it yet if you haven't.
Why not? What's wrong with it?
It's like a sensitive topic or whatever.
So just don't read it out loud, or don't read it at all.
I mean, I don't care if you read it out loud, but I don't know. I don't know. Nothing. It's not anything. Don't worry about it. Don't just forget about it.
I mean, I think I'm looking at it. What?
Oh, now you're gonna look at it. I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, okay. I would like to help you.
She said Wolfman in chat. I don't know who Wolfman in chat is. Oh, Wolfman 2000. Happy now, Nicole. Smiley face. Are you happy, Nicole?
What happened?
I don't know. I'm just starting shit. But no, it was some Zodiac relationship question.
Mhm.
So when you get a second, check it out or whatever, because I feel like you could help me with it.
What's the other person's sign?
What's her sign?
Yeah.
Pisces.
Uh-oh.
But we talked about Pisces and Scorpio and Cancer yesterday, so I figured
Yeah.
I don't know, apparently that's like the best match for me or whatnot, but I don't know, it's just there's some issues in it and I need your advice or whatnot.
I'm not gonna lie, it is a pretty decent match. At the same time, there's other factors that I would love to know that's in your chart and her chart, because when it comes to love and relationships, some really good placements to look for is their Venus sign and your Venus sign to see the compatibility. And I would like to say for emotional, to see if you guys are emotionally compatible, look at you guys' moon signs together. And then as far as chemistry and stuff, look for your Mars signs compatibility. And for conversation wise, how you guys manage communicating, which is also important, Mercury signs. Look at how compatible the Mercury signs are.
Yeah, I can get you actually, I think she's into the astrology stuff too, and I think she gave me hers and she looked up mine or whatever, and I can give it to you, but I want a third opinion on it, because we vibe and shit, and we're cool, and we understand each other at a deep emotional level, but she just don't communicate enough. And then I'll give her space or whatever, I'm cool with giving her space, if we don't talk for 2 weeks or a month or whatnot, that's like fine. But then I'm like, I talked to her today and I was like, why don't you talk to me or whatever? And like, I need you to communicate, I need you to talk to me. And she was like, I can do that. But it's like, I don't know, as Pisces, she just seems to be kind of like shut off. And I feel like Pisces is that balance between Scorpio and Cancer.
Interesting. If you have
So, I don't know.
if you have the information of both you guys' charts, I would want to look at it because it would help me see what it could be as far as in the chart. However, as far as just like sometimes Pisces are just interesting. Like they sometimes the fish do swim away, and it's just like what the freak is wrong with them? I don't know if it's a matter of them wanting to make sure that you're still like hooked on them, interested, chasing them, because that could be a little bit of a factor. But then at times Pisces does this thing where it's not even any of that at all. It could be almost confusing. That's why I feel like I need more clues.
Yo, like, okay, so good example. Maybe it's a bad example, but your Padre or whatever, he's Scorpio.
Yeah.
And then you got 50, then you got
Wait, who?
50 Cent, who's like a Pisces.
He's a Cancer, I thought.
Oh no, he is a Cancer. You're right. He's not a Pisces. He's a Cancer. And just a difference. There's like a difference between it. Like I don't know. I want
But to be fair,
action. Not action, but like interaction. And then she's just kind of like shut off. And then she'll be like, I love you. Like I care about you. Like come see me. And then I'm like, okay. And like I kind of stood her up on one date. So like maybe I feel like she's taking that out on me, but I'm not sure 100%. More topic, I guess. I would have to tell you about, but yeah. But there's like a vibe there,
yeah.
astrology-wise, and I just like want to understand it astrology-wise.
So like Padre's low-key a Cancer, but he's also like an Aquarius too, with his Scorpio, and he's a cusper. He's like on the cusp of Libra, so it's like he has different factors.
Yo, Libra's a vibe for me. I get along with Libras really well. Like Libras and I are like really whatnot, but
Me too. I low-key, I have like a Libra placement, so that's interesting. I don't
you get along with Libras too.
I don't know if I personally get along with other Libras though. I think that when Libras have their sun sign as Libras, I found a lot of random conflicts with some of them. I think it's just who I am as a person though, because I think that I always attract the lost ones that don't have their own true identity. And so whenever I attract those kinds, they typically try to like borrow my identity and then also attack me. It's like weird. So I don't actually really vibe with a lot of the lost who don't know who they are Libras. They feel like seeing me is seeing them somehow. It's weird.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
Libra guys like
I feel you, bro.
Libra guys are like low-key somewhat of a red flag for me. However, I think because I have Cancer in my moon sign, it makes them fall in love with me. I think it makes them fall in love with me.
That's a good question. Do you feel like the male or female, whatever, do you think that affects the sign?
I actually do feel like it does, because men and women are just inherently different. Like they just are somewhat
like Sagittarius women, like I cannot do it. Like Sagittarius women for me are like my downfall. But like Sag guys or whatever that are my bros, are like they're easy to chill with, like talk to, whatever. But like Sag women, I just can't.
Sagittarius and Scorpios don't actually mix like how they just don't actually mix like that. Honestly, Scorpios and Geminis don't actually mix like that either. I feel like
awful. I've been through that.
I feel like it works, and you know, Sagittarius and Geminis, they're sister signs. It works in theory. It works for certain things, but not for I don't think it works for the whole picture at times, unless there's certain placements that actually helps that work out, in my opinion. Because like, first of all, Sagittarius they are fire and they always want to be free. Scorpios like to like You know what I'm saying? Scorpios got too much depth at times, I think, to really
Yeah,
completely work out with Sagittarius. I feel like, though, in theory, it's kind of fun, I guess, in a sense, if they just are looking for that type of chase, the game or whatever. And then with Gemini's lie too much, and a Scorpio's gonna get irritated.
Gemini.
A Scorpio's gonna get irritated at the games, even if it's not like
Yeah,
when I
100%.
because when I say lying, sometimes Geminis do the thing where they're like doing petty stuff for fun.
I don't even think it's like a mind thing. It's just that whole.
It's like, why are you doing
thing
that?
about Gemini.
Like, Geminis test you, and from Scorpio's perspective, when Geminis are testing Scorpio, it's just kind of annoying. It's not productive.
Yeah.
It's not to get to the bottom of things. It's not really to bond on both sides. It's literally just for Gemini to test to see how much you like them. That's it. And it's like, why do we do that? Like, you literally just did that for that. So sometimes it doesn't work in that sense. It just depends on other placements too, though, y'all. So.
Yeah, 100%. I don't even know what sign Gemini or Sag would be. Well, I mean, I kind of understand like Sag with a Taurus, or maybe Sag with like some type of outgoing sign or whatever. But Gemini, for me, has always been a sign that I don't even know what Gemini work with. Like,
I don't know who Gemini works with either. I feel like Geminis work with whoever they choose at some point. I don't even think they work with any sign.
Like, too. I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like Sagittarius and Taurus are good for friends. Like, if they were like homies,
Gemini and Sag are out for blood.
I feel like Sag and Taurus are good homies and friends, unless there's other placements, of course. Because I feel like Taurus sometimes has like this thing where they're almost opposites. Like, Taurus wants groundedness and stability, and Sagittarius wants to be free. So it helps them both borrow that from each other. And then honestly, there's something in Sagittarius and Taurus that is quite similar, that they understand each other. So they do vibe. It just doesn't always work out in the long run because compromise has to enter the chat. And so who's going to compromise? Taurus and their stability, or Sagittarius and their freedom?
Sag is gonna. Sag, you can't, like, I don't want to say tamed, because that just don't sound right, but you can't
tame the beast, baby.
Like, right. Yeah, exactly. Like, Sag is Sag. So.
But I think why Taurus likes Sagittarius, though, is not only that they're fun, but they do have angles about them at times that is very, like, almost philosophical. And sometimes I feel like Taurus has that as well. So I think that is something. That's crazy.
So you said the doggy fan up in here.
Hold up real quick, y'all. Somebody said, who's calling my phone? Was that you? Yeah.
You like Drake?
You
love with Drake?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so confused at something, and I'm going to ask you in just a second. Hold on. Let me try to get this part of the recipe down. I'm basically almost done with the whole meal. I just got to put it together after I make the sauce.
Yeah, we just talking about signs and whatever. That dude's like, what's going on here? I don't know. He's wilding out.
The light is going to get better once I can have my hands, once I don't have to work on hands free. It's going to get better.
Yo, how long have you had the DC for or whatnot?
What's that?
Discord?
Oh, so my moderator that was up here, his name was Taha. He's like a tech engineer or something in Russia. He had created it for me because people were asking about it every now and again. So he made me one. So he started it, and I had it for a while. But he told me he was gonna help me like work around it so I can get the hang of it because I've never been on that. I've never been on Discord, but I kind of had an idea of what it could be like. So he's the one who created it. I just never been up there. I think it was like maybe March when he created it for me. So it's just been sitting there.
Yo, that's dope. So he made it for you. Do you have control of it or whatnot, or is it still him?
Yeah, he gave me like control over it.
I think a DC for your stream is pretty dope, actually, because we were having fun there last night.
Yeah, it was fun. I think it's gonna get lit more. Like after I get done cooking, I think everything's gonna probably get better.
That's what's up. Alright, well listen, I'll let you go, because I don't know when I'm going to end up passing out. I got to work in the morning at like 6 a.m. But I appreciate you calling me and talking to me, and I'll message you about that girl Zodiac drama.
Okay, bet.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'll see you then. Maybe I'll see you on the stream.
Yeah, I'll still be here.
Alright, bet. See you then.
I'm locked out on stickers for... I can't, because I spent $500 yesterday. I can't spend any more money for like 24 hours. I don't know why, so I probably can't send you stickers tonight. But during the week I'll be working, and then I'll probably see you stream more towards the weekend.
Okay, bet. I think that would be cool. So yeah, it sucks that happened. Somebody else that happened to them, but it was on Cash App. I didn't know that it can do that on. I didn't know it does that on YouTube Live.
About the lockout or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, it's my money. Why are you stopping me from spending my money? It was pretty dumb. But, yeah, I'll let you go, and I'll talk to you on Discord.
Okay. Are you going to be in the live at all?
Yeah, I'll be on tonight. I'll probably stay up for like another couple hours or whatever, but I gotta wake up at like 5 o'clock. I have an hour drive to work.
Okay, bet. I'll see you in the chat then.
Alright.
Alright, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Alright, bye. Okay, so I'm currently making the sauce. Hey everybody, sorry if I wasn't that interactive. I know y'all understood that I was on the phone. Hopefully it wasn't too terrible. I'm making the sauce, and then after that I'm gonna put everything together. So give me a second. The way that this recipe is set up is kind of irritating. I'm not gonna lie. Like the steps that you have to go through, it seems kind of irritating in a way. Okay, turn. Okay. I hope I didn't miss a step. I'm trying to figure it out. I knew that was gonna happen. I really wished my phone would just like charge. I need to get a different phone. Let's see. How long to charge? Yeah, only charge up to like 20%. So if I sit this down, it might move. I hope it doesn't fall again. Because if it does, I'm gonna start getting overwhelmed. I can tell. I don't think I skipped a step, so what the freak is happening? Okay, I didn't skip a step. I didn't skip a step. Let's do this. So I'm just making this sauce or whatever. I can't tell how thick it should be. I can't tell how thick it should be at the moment, but so far so good. Turn to Jesus, your secret place, and open up your Bible. It's an illusion from the devil, and if you find it, what is y'all talking about in here? Somebody said I skipped a step. I was scared that I did, but when I checked, Drea's back. Oh my gosh, is Drea still in here? Who is that? Drea, you're gonna be so upset to know that there's other people who be in here like saying that I'm their mom. They be saying it. Somebody asked about you a few lives ago. I don't know if it was Nicole, but so I have a Discord. I don't know if that link works. That's in the pinned comment, but I do have a Discord, and I was talking to somebody through it. I'm at like the final step basically of this meal. Drea's back. Drea, where you been at? So I'm at the final step of this meal, and then I'm gonna put it all together. I'll be honest, you guys, there's a part of me that's not that hungry because I've just been in here cooking. But hopefully it tastes good enough for me to want to finish it, right? So yeah. Where Drea been at? Exactly. She said clubbing. I believe. Drea, I've been up here clubbing too a little bit. I will take you guys off the charger. I just fear that it's going to die because that's what happened the last time earlier. So give me a second. I feel like I would have been done with the cooking though, not trying to be funny, if I wasn't on the phone. Even though I did like the conversation. Turn off heat, season in a teaspoon of butter. Starting to feel a little bit sleepy. What are y'all talking about? You missed me, Drea? I missed you. Where you been at, girl? Where you been? Seasoned with salt and pepper. I thought we was done with the salt and pepper. Okay. I'm starting to get tired. Who else called you mommy? There's a literal person that changed their name to JulraeJulrae is my mommy, and then somebody else said JulraeJulrae child, but I don't think it's the same mommy, but still. They be in here saying that often. Bro, you never done with the salt and pepper. That's what I'm figuring it out, man. Figuring it out. Not with this recipe. I'm like, dang, what? At this point, you never done with the salt and pepper, and you never done with the butter. That's the only type of seasonings this recipe be asking about at this point. Salt, pepper, butter. Where the mods at? Some of the mods left probably because I wasn't interacting that much. He tells them he's out. Reckless says, wow. I mean, honestly, it's not a bad thing. He said we could party. But yeah. I think some of the mods left because I wasn't interacting as much, perhaps. Maybe they got busy. I don't really actually know. Y'all, what if I make this and it's no tea, no shade, it's cooked to perfection, but I just don't like it? That would be crazy. Okay, we're about to plate this food in a second. Okay. Let's just double check to make sure everything's good to go. Okay. So. I mean, this meal does make two. It does make 2 servings. Um. I see why it asked for diagonal, but I feel like it was kind of overrated. Not gonna lie. Okay, I'm about to show you guys this in a second. I'm gonna show you guys my plate. You guys tell me what I'll be able to make it on Hill's Kitchen. I'm gonna show you guys my plate. So this is it, you guys. Let me show you. So this is what I tried to cook, or I cooked. It's the cherry balsamic chicken. And this is how it came out. What y'all think? So I said, let's go. Let's put flash on so it's better, so you can see. So yeah. So I said, that's fire. Hopefully it tastes good, right? With almond. How do you pronounce that word, y'all? Airplane landing. So I'm gonna try it. Of course, I almost feel like I'm not hungry at all anymore. Ironic. Let's push some of the food stuff to the side. Okay. So, I got my fork. We're gonna try it. Ah! Wait, should I take an actual video so that way I can post it if I want to, like later on shorts or something? Let me do that. I be posting me cooking stuff, and I be telling people, I'm like, don't ask me to cook for you, I'm sorry. I feel like by the time people start asking me to cook for them, I'll be over it. That's why I be saying that. Was my speaker reckless? Was my speaker sounding like a little bit crazy when like to you on your side? Because I can hear you perfectly. Do I calculate my macros? To be honest, no. However, this recipe, if I'm not mistaken, this recipe might be a little bit on the healthy side. You said a little bit? Oh, okay. I wonder why that is, because it shouldn't have been like that. So let's dig in. Chicken. I don't know how to pronounce this C word stuff. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna put a little bit on the fork. Do I eat it with the carrots? I don't think so. It tastes pretty good. It tastes like something that you order at a restaurant. It tastes pretty good. It's because it's couscous. Oh, almond couscous and roasted carrots. It looks no good, no doubt, and eat your carrots. It tastes like one of the meals that, like, you ordered it. Like, it's not bad at all. I kind of wish that they didn't have the carrots hanging. Per the recipe, I kind of wish they didn't leave the carrots hanging for so long, because the carrots could potentially be warmer if the order was a little bit different. Somebody said, "Can I have a shout out?" Shout out to you. Does it look better that I have flash on? It's pretty good. So yeah, that's my meal. I don't know, maybe I'll eat the rest of it. And then it got the cherry, it has cherry fruit stuff on it. That's why it looks like that, because the chicken is definitely done. Babe, I just got off. I gotta go to Walmart. You know what? When I make it in, save me a plate. Okay, bet. I'm not gonna lie, I like it a lot. Now I gotta clean the kitchen, it's a mess. Michaela Shear, your profile picture almost looks like Nicole's, but in blue. What's up, y'all? What's up, Light Bright? Welcome to the live. I need to change my eye contacts in a second. Does everybody have this type of picture, like, of the dogs? Because that's like... It's not bad at all, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna text this to Nicole. I'm like, Nicole, is this your sister? Happy birthday. She's gonna be like, no, that's not my sister. That's how I feel like Nicole talks. That's not my sister. No, that's not my sister. Nicole, is this your sister? No, that's not my sister. I'm like, I'm just kidding. What's my content other than blaming people for not liking me? Huh? Confused? They all got that dog in them. 2 different dogs at that. Her last day what? And don't be weird. Her last day what? Don't be weird. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna sit down since I've been standing up this whole time. I might move y'all with me. Give me a second. Let me figure out where we're about to go. Who's calling my phone? Who's calling my phone? You guys, to be honest, if my phone dies at some point, I'm gonna have to just call y'all back. Hopefully that doesn't happen, right? But I'm just letting you guys know that is possible. Let me put some of this stuff back though, so that way I don't get super lazy later and not want to put away any of this stuff. Because that would be unfortunate. There was another sauce that I didn't actually add to it, which I just am now figuring that out. That's crazy. Because it's still really good without it. Y'all, I might just start a whole new live on my other phone. Nobody knows it. Okay, so far I tidied up most of the kitchen. I think I'm gonna make another live and I'm gonna come back up here, you guys. I'll see you guys later. Okay? Luckily you got that to protect you. Sit down for yourself. Yeah, I'm about to go sit down. Honestly, I might come back up here, but I'm gonna have to switch phones if I do. I'll see you guys later. Love to you guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Double tap the live if you haven't already. We'll see you again. Hit the bell notification. You'll get notifications when I'm live again. So yeah, love to everybody. Bye.